Dark Side of the Mic podcast, episode number 232. What is good? What is up? What is fresh? What is fly? My name is James. Sitting next to me is, I guess, my new co-host for the foreseeable future. Already making too much goddamn noise.
You're the one breathing in the mic all fucking heavy.
Steven Soriano in the building.
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
What's up, man? What's up?
What's up, brother? Excited?
Yeah.
I'm wondering why there's only one astronaut in that photo.
We'll get it fixed. You have to. Did you adjust your mic or what?
Nah, I want you to put me in there like riding a rocket, though.
A red rocket?
What does that mean? That feels like a trick.
A red rocket?
What's a red rocket?
It's like a penis.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Definitely
like a dog penis.
No, a blue rocket.
I don't know why you're coming in. Yeah.
Hold heavy real fast.
I don't know why you're just coming low. Maybe you're not close enough.
Better?
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think I sound better in my head.
All right. But we're gonna talk about the UFC card, UFC 300 that was on Saturday night. Where'd you watch it? I didn't get an invite or nothing.
Oh, my in-laws.
Surprised I got a text
over here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, calm down.
Hey, you got to get used to this, man. You got to get used to it.
So hold on, best card ever?
Yeah.
It's hard to fucking beat.
All right, now I hear myself breathing.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
Dude, well, I've been sick, man, and
Fat
then
kid eating cake over there.
Fucking allergies, like, dude, I was like, fuck, man, like, it just kind of like sucks the life out of you, dude.
You sound real nasally.
Yeah, man, it sucks. I hate it, but fuck it, we're here.
You know what's good for that?
What?
Sucking on a red rocket.
Yeah, at first when the card got announced, I was like, man, UFC 299 is going to be better than this, which, don't get me wrong, it did deliver UFC 299, but, man, this was unforgettable. Like, I won't forget. It's kind of like, where were you whenever JFK was shot? Where were you when Donald Trump won the presidency?
9/11 happened.
When 9/11, there you go. I'm totally missed that one. But where were you when Max Holloway knocked out Justin Gaethje with 1 second left in the 5th round?
Dude, you know what's even better is he had no reason to have to do that.
Yeah.
He already won. He already know he was taking the W. And was like, nah. And as soon as I was hoping that he did, he threw it on the middle of the ring like he does.
You knew he was.
Yeah. I was waiting for it, and to do it like that, bro, greatest moment ever.
Yeah, it was.
It beats John Jones winning it when he was 19, 20, whatever the hell he was.
Yeah, against Shogun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I did doubt my Max going into the fight.
I had Gaethje winning. That's what I picked.
Yeah. Especially coming off of the head kick of Poirier, right? That was the last one.
Yeah.
And then I was like, dude, like, I know Max knocked out Korean Zombie. I didn't think that Justin Gaethje would be like that reckless. Of course, I mean, towards the end, because he's came along as a fighter. Like, he's not as reckless as he used to be, and he's a little more calculated, which you get all those you get knocked out for so long, like, over and over and over. It's gonna take a toll on your body, so he's kind of calmed down a little bit, but that last 10 seconds of the fight, man, that was epic, bro.
I think it all started, though. I think it was the end of round 1 when he did that spinning kick, and it kind of flecked off his head and broke his nose.
Yeah.
And you saw that, like, right from that point, you saw that Gaethje wasn't, like, he wasn't breathing. He's all mouth breathing after that.
Yeah.
And I think he was just kind of laid it all out the line and was like, hey, this is the only way you're going to win is I can knock this dude out, so let's go. And he just got caught nasty.
Yeah.
Like, biggest UFC, biggest moment, biggest fight, biggest payout,
biggest bonus,
bonus, $600K, bro.
He got double.
That's crazy.
That was a pretty good incentive for Dana to throw out there. Well, I think the fighters were the ones that threw it out there.
Yeah, it was Holloway and Gaethje is the one that said it because he said it whenever he announced the BMF. And they were like, hey, they're like, Max and Gaethje were saying that we should do a higher payout. Can you do something for him? And he was like, well, how much?
Yeah.
And then they all kind of came to 300. He was like, done. And everybody just kind of went, because you knew they were going to throw.
Yeah.
And I thought Gaethje was going to be the one to be like,
yeah.
all right. And if I had to think what was going to happen, I was like, man, what if, I even said it before the fights happened. They're like, what if Gaethje knocks out Holloway and it's like puts him out for the first time ever on UFC 300? It was the fucking opposite way around.
Yeah, bro. I mean, he did get dropped, right? Like he got dropped once, like
yeah,
early in the fight.
In the beginning, but I didn't see the replay, you know, because he was winning most of the time, so they didn't really replay that. But yeah, he did catch him.
I saw I saw this one site. They were saying that he's still never been dropped, but everyone was like, no, he did get dropped, and I consider that.
Yeah, like he got dropped. Yeah, even if it was a slip, like he caught him, you know.
Yeah, but it was crazy, man. I had to pace myself because I had went to Lily's that day, Liles, however you want to say it, and went and got a burger and started drinking a couple of beers, like around, I think that was like around like 3 maybe, and then so the card started at 5, and the first fight of the night was Figueiredo and Cody Garbrandt.
I actually fell asleep during that one. So I was, because the ESPN app said that the fight started at 5. And then I saw another one that said early prelims. And then I saw another one that said it started at 7. So I was like, oh, it don't start till 7. I'm good. I'm gonna fall asleep at like 3. And I woke up at like 5:20. And I saw that it was on already. I was like, fuck. And Hink texted me and he was like, hey, how did that last fight end? Did Garbrandt get his ass whooped? And I was like, damn it, I didn't even get to see what happened yet.
Yeah.
So I looked up the fight real quick because you know how you can see him on ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
So I replayed it real fast and I saw it and I thought it was a pretty even fight in the beginning. You know, just whenever he took him down and got him on the ground, it was just one-sided as hell. Like, I was actually surprised that Garbrandt wasn't able to kind of get out of that, especially being the bigger guy, you know, and what's his name coming up.
Yeah.
Like, I guess it shows Figueiredo is as good as, you know, we kind of thought he was.
Yeah, he I feel like Cody hasn't been the same since what's his name? TJ. Since TJ.
Yeah, well he came back, but he got a couple dubs since then. Remember he got knocked out, then he won, and then he got knocked out, then he wins. So it's either he's getting finished or he's knocking that motherfucker out. That's kind of what's been the half. But once he gets to top tier, he's just not there. Whenever he fought Dominic Cruz, that was like the best fucking fight.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, like he was showing off. He was just teeing off. And Cruz was a fucking still Hall of Famer, you know, at that time. You know, he was one of the best.
He was a champ, right?
Yeah, no, he had already been out and lost a couple times, but he was still like ranked number 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But he was still Dominic Cruz, you know? Like, he'd still, I think he was like maybe within the year of being the champ. But he made him look bad, you know, like knocked him out nasty. And from that point on, I was a fan. But then he just never kind of delivered after that, you know. And I hate to kind of like hate on him, sound like I hate on him because all of them will whip my ass.
Yeah, for sure.
But like he just hasn't been the same. And I just thought, you know, based on his fighting style, he was going to be a fucking killer.
Yeah, I used to not be a fan of Cody, but after that performance that he put against Dominic Cruz, that was pretty.
Got everybody's attention.
Pretty impressive. Oh yeah, for sure. What was after that? Jim Miller, Bobby Green.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was going to happen like that.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that he didn't finish him because, like, she was fucking Jim Miller up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, big time.
At the end of it, I was like, all right, bro.
Yeah, you
like,
hate to see that.
Yeah. But I mean, it's kind of what you thought was going to happen.
Yeah.
You know, like Bobby Green's still good. Jim Miller's just on his way out.
I need to pull up that. Yeah, good idea. I need to pull up that fight card.
Yeah. And then Andrade and Marina Rodriguez. Andrade's a man, bro. Like she's just beating the shit out of chicks. Like that's the way I see it.
Yeah.
You know, like, but I mean that fight was closer than I thought. It was a split decision. She caught her a couple times, but I don't know, man. It's hard to kind of get hyped for girl fights for me sometimes.
Yeah. Let's see here. See if we can put this up on here. Saudi.
And then after was that Turner Mocano fight, and I picked Turner for that one. I think I picked Garbrandt to beat Figueiredo, so I was wrong on that one. I knew Jim Miller was going to lose. I picked Jessica Andrade. And then I picked Jalen Turner because, I mean, he's pretty impressive, man. Like, every time I've seen him fight, I mean, he did get tuned up his last fight, but I thought he was just going to tune up.
I forgot. Yeah, that one was by KO.
And did you see whenever he drops him? First round, he drops Moicano.
Yeah.
Like, nasty. And doesn't even jump and pounce. Yeah. And then he even, like, looks at the ref. Like,
trying to do a walk-off.
Yeah, because I guess he was trying to win 300K. You know, and then he ends up fucking losing, bro. At the end of the goddamn fight. Like, that was crazy.
JD said, Doug Rose Nama, however you spell it, it was always the only girl I really liked watching fight.
I like when she fought Wei Lee those couple times.
Oh, yeah, that was epic.
But since then, she's been kind of weak.
Yeah, man. She was flat her last fight.
Remember that one fight where she fought that Brazilian or Mexican chick, and they were just pretty much just like, fucking head faking the entire goddamn time. They threw like the most minimum amount of punches ever.
Who was that? Was it Raquel Pennington? I want to say
no. It was some Mexican chick. I remember, a Brazilian or whatever.
Let's see.
One with the sharp nose. That's probably rude.
The sharp nose, fucking asshole, dude. You can't be making those kind of comments.
What's wrong with being having a sharp nose? That's like being smart.
Was it Carla Esparza?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, yeah, that was boring.
Boring ass. Even Dana White was like, that was the worst fight I've ever seen.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. All right, so let's see. Holly Holm and Kayla Harrison.
No. We had Diego Lopez.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, bro, that motherfucker is going to be top 3 real fast.
Yeah.
Like, he is a bad mofo, bro. Because Sadiq isn't no scrub. And he made him look bad. But he's been making everybody look bad. Like, real fast.
Sadiki.
And 2, I think it says Brazil, but doesn't he train? He's out of Mexico, so shout out to the Mexicans.
Diego Lopez.
Yeah, he fights out of Mexico is what I was reading. But he's got an ugly mullet, bro. Ugly mullet, dude.
It's better than yours.
Nah, hey, man. I was just talking about that today. I told the wife, I was like, I'm going to get it back. She was like, nope.
No, it's done for?
Nah, I mean, it's been so long. I miss it, though. Sometimes I go like this and I can't feel nothing on my neck. My wife blow on my neck.
Yeah, I was going to say, Gregory said he can fix that.
Hey, calm down.
All right. So, Holly Holm, Kayla Harrison, or Vanderlei Silva?
So, I made a joke, but I do want my back to look like Kayla Harrison's. I mean, dude, she is. I mean, Holly Holmes is in shape too. I'm not trying but dog, look at her. Look at her. Her arms are freaking like G.I. Joe arms. They look like they could get popped off and like smack somebody with them, dude. That's John Cena, right? Like that. That's John Cena's sister, I bet. You know about Kayla Harrison?
No.
So she's like I think 2 Olympic gold medalists. She's like been a killer in judo. She went to PFL and she was just beating bitches. I think she won that $1 million setup that they had last year. Uh-huh. And she's pretty much been champion everywhere. And she's real good friends, I heard, with Nunes back in the day. And they were always trying to get, when Nunes was like romping, and Cyborg came over and she fucked up Cyborg and all that.
Dude, that was
they were
epic.
trying to get her to come over, and they never did, and no one ever really knew why. But I always wanted to see her and Nunes fight because they're the same fucking level, and she's like the ground game specialist there, that ground and pound shit, and Nunes is just rocking.
Yeah, for sure.
That'd be a hell of a fight. I think that's what the fight that we want to see.
It's gonna bring Nunes out of retirement.
I don't know. She's probably not gonna come out of retirement though. She might not. But that was the fight right there.
She's like
they'd always say she was ducking her, and they were ducking. Obviously, they're saying they're ducking each other. But when she came, I got excited, and I like how they're bringing some of these people. Like they brought Michael Venom Page.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She's kind of the same setup. They're drawing these actual really good fighters and now we get to see that they made a name somewhere else, and they're coming over here and he fucked up. What's his name?
Yeah. What's his name? Michael. Holland? No, wait. Yeah. Kevin Holland. There we go.
Trailblazer Holland. Yeah. And I like him, man.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I'm down because he's always down to fight, but Michael Venom Page fucked him up, bro.
Dude, yeah, he was like showboating and fucking just kind of having his way with him.
Doing how Kevin does.
Yeah. That card was good too.
It's a free card, wasn't it?
$2.99.
No, it was $2.99.
Yeah, that was the one prior, which that one was a pretty good card too.
Yeah. What was after? After that was Aljamain Sterling and Cater.
That was a snooze fest.
Yeah, bro. Like, honestly, like, I kind of expected more, just like how Figueiredo came up and he you know.
What's Aljamain's problem, dude? Like, he just doesn't want to be like.
He's just not he's a grappler, bro. That's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's what he's always trying to do. That's what he's good at, you know.
Yeah.
And now he's going up in weight. I think it was an impressive win. You know, you should have fucked Cater up.
Yeah.
Especially when you see like what like Holloway does to him and shit.
Yeah, he's kind of just like you know, if you want to knock him out, I mean, you're gonna have to try, but it's, I mean, I don't know. Look at him, dude. It's kind of a punchable face. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I didn't like his interview. You know how we have what's it called, that little shows that they do.
Yeah, embedded.
Yeah, embedded.
Yeah.
And every time they kind of asked him, he was like, "Well, I'm just appreciative to be here in a big moment." And I'm like, he's just talking like he's just gonna fucking lose. He didn't even sound positive at all, like at all.
He's there for a check. Yuri Prochaska.
That dude would have been fight of the night if Holloway and Gaethje didn't happen, because that was a hell of a fight, bro.
Yeah.
That was a squab. Prochaska would kept on like putting himself in danger. The issue is, bro, if he's gonna fight like that, Pereira's gonna knock him out most of the time.
You like this dude?
Yeah, I do. I mean,
he's
I
like a fucking samurai, right?
Yeah. What do you say that he's not a samurai, but he believes in the values?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, shit, I respect it, bro. I ain't gonna be mad at you. My thing is, like, he ain't gonna be able to fight like that against Pereira. He's already showed that. Dude. He's gonna knock his ass out, you know? And that, like, I just don't think he's gonna be able to. He might be Jamal Hill.
Did Pereira knock him out?
Well, it was that early stoppage, you know. So, but yeah, he dropped him, and he even said he was out a little bit. He thinks he could.
That's right. That's right.
But he came back and was like, "Yeah, I was out a little bit." He's like, "But I've also came back from being out like that before." But too, the ponytail gets him some love. The girls in my house, they're like, "Oh, look at his ponytail!" Like,
dude, that was like barely the fucking like prelims, like the main event.
I know. Imagine how many like stars we already seen.
Yeah.
What do you think about Bo Nickel?
I mean, dude, I you know what? I think I left during that fight.
Did you?
Yeah, I think I did.
So the only thing I don't like is like he be hating on like badass fighters.
Talk
they'll
shit.
Be like top shot fighter. He's like, yeah, I think I could beat that guy easily, and within my next few fights, I go. I'm like, calm down, bro.
What do you want him to say?
Well, I mean, like you don't see that many dudes that are like, what is he ranked now? Nothing. You know, like he's not even ranked, bro, and he hasn't fought anybody. You're telling me you're gonna go in there and you're gonna beat Usman and you're gonna be like Chimaev, and you're like, get the fuck out of here, bro.
He is 6-0.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, 6 of Cody Brundage is his best fight so far, and I'm not hating on him. Again, he'll fuck me up all day, but I mean, and then 2, they put him against people that didn't even grapple the first 2 fights. This is his first grappler, and he kind of gave him a little bit of a little fight, you know. He still choked him out though.
Yeah. He's got a punchable face as well.
Yeah, he does. I don't know. There's something I just don't like about him.
What's Charles? What's his problem with weight cuts?
He didn't miss the weight?
No, he almost did. Like,
did he?
They said he had trouble making weight.
Fuck, I don't know, man. I didn't even know that. I didn't hear about that at all.
Yeah, they said he had problems making weight. But did you see this dude? How do you say his name?
Sarukian.
Yeah. Didn't he like punch a fan on his way to the?
Yeah, I saw that. And they were like, "Well, maybe he doesn't get his mind off. He shouldn't be doing that." But he ended up fucking him up pretty well.
Shit, dude. Like, yeah, I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
I'd pick Sarukian to win. I seen him fight the last couple fights, and I just think Oliveira's is getting old, bro. Yeah. I'm not saying he's not good, but this dude's on his way up, and now he's gonna get a title fight. There's no way that you're gonna be the one and not get next.
I don't like how Charles. I mean, also it's like what's he gonna do? But he's just sticking his tongue out at the end of the fight. And I'm like, dude, you know you lost the fight, right?
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. I mean, I guess they gotta fake it till they make it. Just 'cause for judges and all that. But yeah, he obviously lost that fight. It wasn't even close.
Fight of the night, performance of the night.
Who do you think Max fights next?
Man, I want to see him.
Did you see what's his name's face?
Yeah.
What's his name? Tapuria?
Yeah.
Did you see his face?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like after the words when he got that knockout.
Yeah.
Like he just looked. Everybody's smiling and like, oh my god, and he just looked like, oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, they were saying that he looked like he was scared.
Yeah, dude. Like he just saw his face just kind of get blank there. Maybe not scared, but he just kind of saw like, oh shit, that's what I have come to have to deal with.
Yeah, let me see if I can find.
But Topuria is a bad mofo too.
Oh hell yeah, dude. He.
I started really paying attention when he beat the shit out of Old Country Boy. God damn it, I can't believe I forgot his name. The one that's a farmer and all that, got the camo shorts. Fuck.
I don't know.
Blake something there.
Let me see here.
I'll tell you here in a second.
Josh Emmett.
No.
Bryce Mitchell.
Bryce Mitchell, that's who it was. He beat the shit out of Bryce Mitchell, bro. Like beat the shit out of him. But even too, Emmett knocks people out like cold, bro. He swings hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He knocked him out too, didn't he?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Big time. That's the one where he like started seizing up, right?
And he beat the shit out of Volk too. I think Volk was already like he already got KO'd, just recently KO'd, and I don't think it was the same Volk, but he fucking KO'd his ass too.
Is that his face right there?
What if he does KO fucking Holloway though? You know, like
that would be crazy.
And a lot of dudes didn't want to fight him either.
I mean,
Max did have a point that he fought Emmett and then got a title fight.
Yeah,
so he didn't really fight anybody else through that top.
He definitely could, dude. Like, so that's the picture that they showed, or that's what they showed whenever Holloway knocked out.
That's
Gaethje,
exactly what he looked like, bro. He looked just like that. Like, holy shit. And then too, he called him out like first step, you know. But also too, Holloway posted or he tweeted something about McGregor thinks he's a BMF. Imagine
Most
a McGregor
people have
fight.
no clue that.
What's that?
Holloway posted something about McGregor wants to try to be a BMF. And imagine a McGregor Holloway fight, bro. Catch weight like 160 or something like that. That'd be killer. All day.
Did you see this?
I don't know if I've ever seen a guy with more options on the table than you probably have right now. 45 title, 55 title, BMF title. I mean, is there one thing knowing that you can pretty much call your shot at this moment that means more to you than anything else?
Like I said, bro, I did a bunch of interviews with you guys all week, and I told all you guys, ask that question when I come here, and we're here now, and I got options, man. It feels great. You know, Dana's happy, Hunter's happy, Sean Shelby's happy. You know, we can sit down with my team and figure it out, you know. I saw that just announced the 55 title, so it looks like he's finally defending against a 55er, which is, you know, good on him.
You like that BMF belt?
I mean, that was a badass fight.
Yeah.
I mean, the last Poirier-Gaethje fight was a badass fight. The, what's his name? Can't believe I forgot his fucking name. The original winner when he fought Nate Diaz, that was a badass fight.
Masvidal?
Yeah. And he beat the shit out of Nate Diaz.
I don't like Masvidal, dude.
He beat the shit out of Nate Diaz.
Yeah,
bro.
I know he did.
Like,
I'm just saying, I don't
if
like
that
him.
shit wouldn't stopped, he would have finished Nate Diaz.
Yeah. I don't know.
Dog.
Diaz might have been. He might have been getting
fucking
going.
him up. Bro.
Yeah.
It wasn't even like Diaz was in the fight. He was fucking him up.
He was getting going, dude.
No,
Diaz
I mean
was-
maybe he might have lasted, bro, but he would have been tore the fuck up. That was the worst.
He tends to come
fight.
alive at the end. You know how against Leon Edwards, how he kind of.
That was his worst fight. Leon Edwards didn't fuck him up in the first couple rounds. Like Masvidal fucked him up. But also too, like if you look at Masvidal, dog, he was stacked and in shape for that fight.
Yeah,
when
he
he
was.
fought Usman later, he didn't look nothing like that, bro. Nothing like that. But I guess that was kind of made for fighters like that. They're not really champions, but they're still like catchers, you know?
Yeah. All right, get me out of here.
But imagine Holloway comes, wins the BMF, and then goes wins his fight featherweight back.
Dude.
That puts him in GOAT status, bro.
Yeah, for sure. That's
Yeah.
got to be the fight to make with Ilya Tapura, right?
Mm-hmm.
What else is there for him, right?
Well, he called out Islam, who's top in there, you know, in that weight class.
Yeah.
Which, I mean...
Fighting us, dude.
I mean,
What do you think about that fight? Like I'm kind of just like, dude, I think he's going to just take care of Dustin. Like, I think he's
yeah,
going to just
probably.
dispatch
Well,
him.
Dustin against wrestlers, like,
Yeah.
he gets fucked up, bro. He's going to try to guillotine him again for no goddamn reason.
Dude, yeah, that's kind of fucked up, yeah.
But also, too, I mean, after Dustin's knockout, because Poirier didn't need to fight that French dude.
No.
There's no reason. They had nothing to lose, like everything to lose in that fucking fight.
Yeah, nothing
and that
really,
dude was
yeah,
dangerous.
yeah.
And that
Nothing
fucking
really to
could
gain.
fucking, yeah, like, And he still did it, and then he KO'd him nasty. Like, all right, bro, give him a title shot.
Yeah.
I like Dustin. Like, I like the way he fights. I like how he's down.
Yeah, definitely. That fight was a fucking, like, if you weren't a believer of Dustin then,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
fuck, dude. It's
Yeah.
hard to not like him after that,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Where were we after that?
Oh, main fights. Oh, that Wei Lee Yan fight. Did you watch
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
That was kind of a snoozer. But
Yeah.
did you see how she choked out Yan at the end of the first round?
Yeah.
And she was out.
Yeah, she was.
She
was
walked out
definitely
all fucked up
Yeah.
and all that. Dude, like, because I think, I didn't count the whole thing, but it was almost a full minute and 20 seconds.
Well,
that she
did
was
you see
chokehold.
whenever her coach, like, gave her some shit?
Oh, no. So they explained it afterwards.
What was it?
They didn't do nothing. She gets ice, and he puts it under her nose and presses it under his nose. And they went and explained it to Rogan, and Rogan kind of was like, hey, this is what he said. This is what happens. It makes sense. I can get him up by pressure and really cold. Now, is that true? I don't fucking know, because it looked to me like she hit some salts or something, you know? Have you ever done smelling salt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not, like, done them, but I've smelled
I mean,
them.
not like drugs, like bath salts, bro.
Yeah.
You ever fucking zombied out? Like,
Hell no. Fucking bit your homeboy's face off. No, we had some. We'd start off the show just like, woo, get in the zone, get in that auto zone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, I don't fucking know. I was just kind of like, what the fuck is that? Like, it looked pretty awkward, you know?
Yeah.
Or it just looked like out of place, or you know. But I don't know. They got all sorts of different things that they do to combat. Wake somebody up, or
yeah.
you know,
I mean, she
do
lasted
this,
through the whole
that.
fight. I
Yeah,
mean, after
fuck
that,
yeah.
she won. I'd say 2 rounds of that. Just Whaley was just an all around fighter. I think that's all it really was. But she was fucking 5 seconds away from choking her out the first fucking round. Like, if not, that girl would. You know what's prop is though, is that she didn't fucking tap.
Yeah,
That's gangster, bro. That Asian. I was about to say something bad. But she, dog, because most dudes tap.
yeah.
Most of them, you know. Conor McGregor tapped. He
Yeah,
wasn't even in the
yeah.
chokehold. That girl was like, "Nah, put me out."
Yeah,
Like, I'll
are you
go
talking
out.
about against Khabib?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was like over his chin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
not even under the
nah.
neck.
It's just he tapped, bro.
Which
tapped.
that shit hurts. Like when they have it over your
Oh,
chin.
I'm sure I tap.
But
you know?
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like.
But even Khabib was like, "Why not go sleep?"
Yeah.
He's like, "Real man, go sleep."
Let's talk now.
Yeah.
Let's talk now.
Still one of probably the best moments ever. But Holloway
yeah.
still beats that, bro,
Yeah.
all day long. So, what do you think about McGregor Chandler?
What do I think? I think it's gonna be a good fight. I mean, first of all, I think it's gonna happen. And
That's already posted.
Yeah, for sure.
It's there.
It's a good fight. It's a good fun fight. You know what I mean? Like it's somebody's probably gonna get knocked out. I'm gonna watch it. It's yeah. That's what I got
Everything's
to say.
all pretty kind of. The reach is. Oh no, Connor's got a longer reach.
Connor's obviously got to get. He's got to get a fucking win.
I don't know, bro. I just think it's one of those things. He's been out so like it's not like he's out training.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's out like
Partying.
living life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can
Oh,
just
yeah.
look. I follow him on Instagram. He's one of my favorite fucking people to look at on Instagram because it's always dope. You know, like
Yeah,
he's in there in
he's
like
living the
purple
life.
Versace rolling
Yeah.
on damn. Like he's not hungry, bro. And I think all these dudes they want a payday, but I think Chandler knocks him out. I mean, we already seen Poirier knock him out. I think, and you ain't gonna be out that long.
Yeah, I
load
mean,
it up and come back and nah.
It's
bro.
crazy because like we need Conor to win in order to get like some more good fights. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like in order for him to continue to be like he's gonna be a draw regardless.
Yeah.
But at what point do you sit back and you're like, dude, this guy hasn't won in like what 4 years?
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Oh,
man.
he beat Cowboy Cerrone on his way out.
Yeah.
That's
Cowboy
his
Cerrone.
only win in the
Yeah.
last like 5 years, I think.
Yeah, so yeah, it's. I mean, we just like I want to see Conor win because I want to see some good fights.
I
not that
don't.
they're not gonna happen.
I don't want to see. I want to see him get K the fuck.
You wanna see him get
yes.
knocked out?
I mean, I've never been a Conor fan. I've never like go Conor. I mean, he has some of the best moments. That whole, I want to apologize to absolutely nobody is one of the best things
Yeah.
ever. But I've never liked him.
Yeah.
Like I've never.
I hated him when he first came in.
Yeah.
Dude, I was
But
so
it's like
like
it's like a Jordan thing.
yeah,
Like he's undeniable.
yeah,
He's undeniable on what he did. There's no undeniable being the double champ. But also, you can say like he never defended his belts either. You know, so
Yeah.
I mean, is he really like a champ? Nah. Is he like GOAT status? No, not even close. You know.
Who you got, LeBron or Jordan?
Oh, Jordan all day. Bro.
Jordan all day?
I'm old, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't give a damn about them points in this weak ass.
No.
You get it easy now,
You know?
bro.
How so?
Because it's just the game itself is all kind of made up for the offensive fouls to happen. You know, like, and just it just doesn't. It's a softer game. It's less aggressiveness.
Yeah.
You know, like
Dude, I just think like
More
so
three-point
like
shooting?
so 1-on-1 like Jordan versus LeBron. You think
LeBron wins. I mean, Jordan wins.
LeBron wins.
Jordan wins.
LeBron wins.
Jordan
you said
wins.
it. You had it
Nah,
right the
no,
first
no, I said
time,
it
bro.
wrong.
You had it
I
right.
said, yeah, Jordan wins.
Dude, LeBron is like a freight train, like driving towards
Doesn't
the
matter.
basket.
Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
it's hard to stop that.
Doesn't matter. I think if like Patrick Ewing, I'm sure played Jordan 1-on-1 before, and I'm sure Jordan fucking beat him.
Yeah,
Patrick Ewing's fucking huge.
yeah.
Like, it
but
don't matter.
Patrick Ewing doesn't move like LeBron can.
I
He's huge, but he doesn't have like the finesse.
mean, I'm just never not gonna say Jordan. It don't matter what situation. It
Dude,
is.
I used to
But
be
that-
like that because, but I didn't like. I grew up and I didn't grow up watching Jordan. Like when I started watching basketball, it was like the tail end of his career, which he was still with the Bulls, but it was more like it was just like the tail end. You know,
Yeah.
like I didn't grow up watching Jordan like I did LeBron.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But with that being said, like it wasn't until recently when I was like, dude, I think I'm just like stuck in my ways. Like I just got my heels in the sand, and I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, Jordan all day. I just can't. But once I really start thinking about it, and the player that LeBron is, and all of the things that he's done, and how old and like deep in his career, and he's still like one of the top 5 players in the league.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's impressive. You know
I
what I
mean,
mean?
so I think something's got to be said for never ever leaving a team, making sure that you've never lost whenever it comes down to the big show.
Yeah.
And making sure you were the number one motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like the leader every step of the way. Making
Stayed
sure
loyal.
that you stayed loyal and you didn't jump to different teams, and you didn't build like teams around you. And I get it. Like Jordan had Pippen, he had Dennis Rodman, he had all those people. I get you, you know. But like he wasn't out there leaving to recruit this shit together.
Yeah.
You know, trying to play with friends and
Trying to recruit John
Nah,
Stockton.
Yeah, nah, bro. Like
Yeah.
that shit just wasn't happening. And there's something that got to be said for never losing the show and being the MVP every single
Yeah.
time. You know, like there's some times that LeBron won a ring and he wasn't the MVP of that series. You know, like
Yeah.
I mean, I think being never losing has something to kind of weight to it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and it is weaker league. Like not weaker, but more offensive fouls, more 3-point shooting. Like it's not the same. It's not the
Yeah.
same. Now does he have more points? Yeah, he's got more points.
Way more.
He's the number one ever.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not gonna hate on him, but it's not like he's like Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, dude. Kawhi, yeah, man. Kawhi, like, man. I don't know. I mean, he did bring the Spurs a championship, so you can't really be mad at him.
I could be mad at him. Fuck him.
Yeah, I am pretty mad at him. I'm not even gonna
Yeah.
try. I'm trying to play devil's advocate
nah,
here,
fuck
but
him.
I'm not even gonna try and defend him.
No.
So let's talk about the main event of the night, and that was Alex Pereira versus Jamal Hill.
I thought Jamal was gonna put more of a fight. I chose Jamal as to win because I thought he was gonna at least throw hands, and that shocked the shit out of me. Where he was just like, "Nah, get out of my way!
Yeah,
after you
yeah,
hit me in
yeah.
the nuts, and I'm gonna just knock this boy out."
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then he calls out for a heavyweight fight.
Yeah.
Jesus, bro.
What does he want? The championship?
Nah, I think he was talking about maybe in Brazil doing a heavyweight fight or fighting someone in the next like 3 months or something. Like he literally put no damage at all. You know?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He said that he'd be ready to go for 301, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, bro.
If you're Dana, do you put him in there?
I mean, he's getting a bigger draw every time. You know, like,
Yeah. What does that card look like? That 301.
oh, it's the one that says weak, so they need it
Oh, yeah.
because they got oh boy, that's God damn it. I had it up here, not to Perea. What's that guy's name that beat Brandon Moreno? See, I don't remember his name.
What?
Pantoja. That's his name.
Damn, they got some good fights planned.
Every time I see him, I think of Patagonia, that brand.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a weak-ass card.
Yeah,
dude.
weak, bro. Weak. Jonathan Martinez, Jose Aldo. Like, Martinez is going to fuck him up.
You watching boxing this weekend?
Ryan Garcia Haney?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Ryan's on some shit, dog.
Yeah? Like what?
I don't know.
Like heroin or what?
I don't know. I mean, he's not all there. I think he just might be mentally ill, bro. I think it just might be getting to him. He might be like a little De La Hoya in him, you know?
Dude, he's like partying. He's just partying. Like, I don't know, man. I kind of think he's going to get his ass kicked.
Yeah, he is. Devin Haney's not a fucking joke. He's going to get his ass whooped, bro.
Yeah.
He's going to get KO'd probably.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even close, bro. And then he went against everybody that was training him. Who's training him right now?
I have no idea.
Nah, bro.
I have no
it's not
idea.
going to be good, dude. That's not going to be good.
Do you think that regardless, like, because what do you think I don't think he's really taking the fight that serious.
I think he's doing more trash talking and trying to talk about him getting jumped and shit like that and making the situation like I don't think Haney's guys are jumping him 2 weeks before the fucking fight. You know, I just don't think that's happening.
No.
And then after you hear about the accusations, nothing ever gets said after that. You know, like I think he's just trying to make shit up and thinking that's gonna sell the fight like a mentally ill person. You can see it in his face, bro. He's not the same. He's just not the same anymore. And it might be because he was talking about how people did him wrong, how people stole money, how people, you know, kind of used him.
You can like see it in his eyes too. That he's
he's just different, bro.
Yeah,
he's
I listened to him on a couple of podcasts, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck? Like, what is this guy on?
And it might be one of those things where like you're a champion, you're used to always being a champion, then you take your L. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you're just it breaks you. You know, like you ain't get the same after that. And
Do you think there's any credit to those stories that he was saying about like the whole like, you know, the Illuminati stuff and all that shit? You think he's just batshit crazy?
I think he's crazy. Yeah.
You think he's taking too many hits?
Yeah, I mean, he's probably like on pills or something.
Yeah.
Bro. Yeah. Adderall or some shit, dog. Whatever's. Like,
Where's his team at? Like, where's his people at?
He got rid of them all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they were stealing from him or they were doing whatever. Like.
Man, that's sad to see, dude.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like and even with that being said, it's like a pretty big fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think it's gonna work out for this guy.
You buying it or what?
No, I'm gonna stream that thing for free.
God damn. Alrighty then.
Did you buy the last one?
Which one?
This UFC?
300?
Yeah.
I went halves on it with someone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I went and split it with my brother.
yeah, dude. I mean, something like that. I feel like you got to because, like, I don't like to. I don't know, man. It's hard to justify even buying it, but I was like, dude, we can't fuck around with this card. Like, I want a good, solid stream, the whole thing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
want
for sure.
HD
For
quality.
sure.
I want
For
everything
sure.
cool.
There's some fights that's like that fight. When McGregor fights, we're
Yeah.
gonna make sure that we
Yeah.
can see it.
Yeah.
You know, if John Jones is fighting, I'm gonna see it. You know,
because
there's no way.
that stream isn't always 100%. You know.
Yeah. No, I get you on that. I watch all my baseball games on that shit though.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, don't get me started on baseball scheduling and watching it on TV. It's like the hardest thing in the world, dude. Like you can be in, like I want to watch a Rangers game and nowhere shows it. Like, and then it'll be on MLB and it's not in my area. I'm in fucking Texas.
Yeah.
I can't watch a Rangers game or a Houston game or Houston versus the Rangers.
Why?
It's not
Because
streaming.
it's blacked out.
It's blacked out in my area.
Why do they do that?
I don't know. It's probably money. They
Yeah.
probably got
Oh, yeah.
agreements
For
some
sure.
of these
For sure. For
places.
sure.
But either way, bro, like you're making me stream it at that point. You know, I just want to watch the damn baseball
Dude,
game.
these fucking allergies, man.
It's that coca.
I'm gonna have to come. Nah, man. I've been giving it a break. Dude, I'm gonna have to come like Ryan Garcia one day. I'll just peel it up, fucking on some allergy medication. I don't like to take I don't really like to take pills because like I like any kind of medication. Like if it's like might make you drowsy, it definitely makes me drowsy. You know what I mean?
No.
No?
Nah, I mean, I take a lot of that, like Benadryl. I take all that shit.
Yeah, I don't take nothing. Like when I told you I was sick, I was just like drinking water.
She's not just come to the house all sick.
I mean, I'm not sick. It's really my allergies, man. Like, I don't know, the rain. I don't know how that shit works. I just know, like, as I've been getting older, man, like, my fucking allergies have been, like, kicking up and shit.
You take vitamins?
I do not.
Gummies, bro. Get adult Flintstones, bro.
Is that what you take?
I take like some multivitamin for sure.
So you got started like you're just on your fucking health kick now, or what?
I'm just trying to like
live longer,
be fit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just
feel better, huh?
Yeah, that, and I see like everybody else my age getting fatter and older.
Fuck
and I'm
yeah,
just like,
dude.
bro, I ain't trying to do that shit.
Well, what happens is they have like fucking like a shitload of kids, and then they're just like, you get comfortable, right?
Yeah.
And then if you ask them to, they're like, "Oh, I don't need to look good for nobody.
Yeah.
Like I've been with my whatever for fucking 8-10 years now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's not about that. You know, it's about like you know damn well, like you can say that, but you know damn well when you get up in the morning, whatever you do, don't look like you're doing much, but you getting ready in the mirror, and you know, you kind of like, oh, I wish I could knock off, I don't know, 30 pounds.
Yeah,
you know, 20 pounds, whatever.
Shit, I mean, I've been married 15 years. My wife still likes me working out, so I mean.
Yeah, she
it
stays
helps.
on your ass like.
No, she don't like stay on my ass, but like I could tell a difference. And she's
Yeah.
like, I feel your arms and stuff now. I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck yeah, girl. Do that shit, girl. Like I'm almost there. Like I told you before, I'm trying to get rid of the man titties. I still got some shake, but they're not they're not like flopping now.
What do you do for those? Like, do you do like butterflies, like a lot of bench work and shit, or what?
bench and like dumbbell work.
Yeah.
And then whatever the fuck they're called, just the hand ones. Like I still don't know everything yet. I use a Smith machine for the bench.
Oh yeah.
And then shout out to Micah, because Micah gives me a lot of good advice. He works at the same gym, and he's be coming up and giving me that free advice.
Oh
that
yeah,
other people
dude.
sometimes
Yeah,
gotta pay
yeah.
for.
Micah's badass, man.
Yeah, bro. So I mean, he was really legit. Like this past week, I've been focusing on just getting heavier weight, because he was kind of like, hey, you just, if you're gonna lift to get stronger. You know, don't just do a bunch of repetitions. So I've been trying to see how much I can lift, but I've been sore as shit. I went like 8 days straight, and then I told my wife today, I was like, hey, today I gotta chill.
Well, that kind of like, I mean, it's kind of like when you lift more heavy, doesn't it like build mass, like more mass, right?
Yeah, yeah. But I'm trying to like lose my panza still too.
Oh,
you know?
okay,
So,
yeah. So you do a lot of cardio?
No, well, after talking to him, I have, but I'm trying to do both, I guess. Because everybody told me before that you can't do both. Like, if you do too much cardio, you're going to start losing your muscle.
Yeah.
And if you do too much muscle, you're going to, you know, you're going to lose and put on some more weight, which I really don't care about how much I weigh. I just want to get rid of, like, love handles and get my chest, like, actual, like a squared off.
Yeah,
you know?
hell yeah, dude. Yeah,
Try to take
whenever.
some steroids.
Yeah, really?
Nah.
Would you?
Well, I mean, I thought about it, but probably not, bro. Like, but I mean, I got friends my age that get the whole testosterone. And they get blood checked and all that. But
I know people that have they're like, yeah, like I've gotten TRT and fucking like maybe after like a month of doing it or so. I don't think they said it's like immediate, but you just like a spring chicken. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Which I mean, we're not old, but fucking. Like,
I feel like I want to do it with nothing as long as I can.
Yeah.
And then once I get to a point where I'm not seeing it, because it's only been like 8 months straight. Like I haven't been doing it like for years, you know. And I feel like you have to kind of put in the work before I start saying, hey, I want to kind of take something, you know.
Yeah, I mean, but you're pretty like consistent with it, right?
Yeah, like 5-6 days a week.
Are you
sure.
running in that Kiwanis?
No. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get Saturdays off with this new job. Since I just started, I didn't want to be like, hey, I need this Saturday.
Yeah.
In like a couple weeks.
Yeah, I think, dude, I haven't been doing shit. Like, yeah, I haven't been doing nothing.
You gonna run it?
Nah, I think I'm gonna run in the Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is kind of like a tradition, like, and I've been getting like I got my mom out there one time and my girl and a couple of the kiddos out there to run. So like it's kind of like a family tradition, man, to go out there and hang out in the morning and go run the race and just like hang out with like some pretty cool people, you know. Like I met some cool people out there and stuff that I see like annually and stuff. So yeah, I'll probably
Thought
go
you were
hang
gonna
out.
try to challenge me again.
Why would I do that? I want to make it fun, man. All right, I want to make it fun.
It was fun last time.
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun. I don't think I want to run as much as I did last time. I ran a lot, and
I gotta
it's
get
cool.
back to it, man.
It's cool, but you know what's throw though is I never liked lifting weights when I was younger. Like as soon as high school was over, that last football season, like I never lifted weights again until last year when I started. And I never wanted to do it. I think it was more of like I know I can't lift a lot of weight now, so I don't want to go in there and look like crazy, you know?
Yeah.
But then I got over that shit, and I was like, bro, you're either going to be weak or you're going to try it out.
Yeah. I I haven't lifted in a good while, but dude, I never liked to run during school. Like, I hated running, and it wasn't until after graduated and all of that I was just kind of like looking for something to like blow off some steam and shit. And I ended up finding running and kind of fell in love with it after a while.
It helps.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like I don't know. I'm probably gonna get out there tomorrow. By the way, your boy's turning 35 on Thursday.
You turn 35 on Thursday?
Yeah,
That's dope.
Yeah,
That's
man.
dope.
So
I thought you were like 39.
shut the fuck up, bro. Nah, everybody like they're like, oh, like, cause I'll like, I mean, I don't tell nobody what every time I tell somebody my age, like they're like, I thought you were like 20, like 28 or something. I'm like, well, thanks, but no, it's not the case.
I get that a lot too, bro.
For real?
Yeah, they think I'm younger than I am.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good feeling because I know it's not gonna last. So I'm just
this guy at work today was like, "Hey, I was born in '96." I was like, "God damn, you know, I was born in '86." He was like, "You were born in '86?" All fucking deep and like, "Fuck you."
Yeah, I'm like, dude, I'm gonna slap the piss out of you.
He was like, "I thought you were like 20, 29," and I was like, "Yeah, you kissing my ass right now."
Josh Russell says hi.
He said he likes bananas. You eating bananas, baby?
Yeah, he did say that.
He did say that. I was laughing my ass off. Not passing the bell when you're supposed to be start. Who makes the game winners?
Oh, at first I was like, who is this like spam account? But then I guess it's like one of those like I don't know. It's like, oh, got you.
Photo.
Yeah,
Or he don't want you to see his
smoking.
photo.
Yeah.
What's going on, Josh?
That's on, buddy.
Tell us what we should talk about, bro. What else they got going on this weekend?
You been paying attention to like the news and shit or what?
Yeah, a little bit here and there. I try not to do the politics. I remember like a few years back, I got too overwhelmed. Like, you know, when the whole Trump and all that shit was going on.
Did you really?
Yeah, I was just all in it, and I was like, "Oh, this is stupid." And I mean, I guess like I just don't want to fucking deal with it this time. I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna do all that, but I'm not gonna like put it out there. People get all crazy and shit, and they get all angry about like who you like and what you want.
Yeah, that's
like,
cool. That's
I never
good,
understood that. And
it's kind of like whenever Trump won, like something that annoyed me. I was like, dude, I've never like you're just all over this dude's dick, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, like yeah, he's the president, but I don't ever remember being all over a president's dick like at all.
No,
like Clinton, George Bush. Granted, like we're younger and we're getting older now, but it's like. Even like Obama, I was like, oh, Obama won, that's cool. Like I wasn't like, oh, fucking like, dude, I'll be like that over like fucking like the Packers or like my sports teams, Spurs, you know, but not some fucking like dude, you know what I mean? Like it's kind of odd.
I think for as far as politics, like I did. There was at a point where I just felt myself getting like real negative, and you remember back in the day, I would argue with anybody online.
Oh,
I enjoyed it. And I think that's since I enjoyed it and I was able to pick a side and I was able to explain myself, you know. Yeah. And I got to the point where I was like, bro, this doesn't get me nothing. Like I'm just arguing with people for no like that who never gonna see, never gonna know, never doesn't really matter what they think or what I think to their lives. So like, why am I wasting my time?
So I stopped. Banned from all the groups.
Well, I was getting banned. You remember that shit? I was getting banned left to right, and I was like, yeah, I got banned. And I got to the point where I was like, bro, that's not gonna sell me no cars.
Yeah.
You know, that ain't gonna get me nowhere. So
for sure.
I think it's just too like I'm not the same person I was like the last go around.
Oh shit, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, even then, like a lot of the thing that like it's almost like people want to be right, and then if you weren't wrong, like I know people who were like they were all hysterical and shit when like the pandemic came out, and I was like, man, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I had kids, so I'm just trying to make sure that everything is cool. There's some things that were going on that I didn't agree with you have to wear the mask at school, and at first I was like, oh yeah, like that's a good idea, but then eventually I was like, I don't think this is like such a good idea to like mandate it, like. And so I would just tell the kids, like, if you want to wear the mask, like, because eventually after a while they made it to where, like, you had the option. And I was like, if you want to wear the mask, then you can wear it. If not, well, then don't wear it. And there was a time before where I was like, you know, you have to wear the mask. Wear your fucking mask, because then you're going to bring COVID home, then I can't go to work or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
And so, but it's like, it's almost like, just like a progression of like when you learn more stuff, or because you start off with an idea or how you perceive like the information that's fed to you at a certain point, you know, and then you kind of move from there. But there's people who like they won't admit like, oh yeah, I was wrong, or I thought this and I was scared, you know. And
there's people wearing masks of the HEB right now, bro. Oh my God, right now, driving their cars, bro.
Only person.
Like, and I don't like to like judge them. Like, more power to you, bro. That's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. But I think what's different between the last 4 years and now is I don't. I always had a healthy distrust for the government. Like, I've never been like, oh yeah, you know. And I'm not trying to like flaunt, but like we didn't get no shots, we didn't do none of that shit because I was like, this doesn't make sense, you know. And I'm not saying I'm against it. I'm not saying anything like that. But what it did do for me is I know for a fact now that media and government and these associations and all these people that control these things are not going to tell us the truth.
No.
And it has nothing to do with facts, or it has to do with control. And that's evident. I don't think anybody can argue that with me. It's about control. And it doesn't matter what size of the political stand you lean, it's about control. And I feel like what COVID did do to me was making sure that now it reassured me that these people don't have my self-interest, you know, my interest at their minds
your
at all.
Best interest at heart.
Exactly. Like that's exactly what I was trying to say. But and I believe that wholeheartedly, and I don't think anybody can argue that with me based on what we already know is fact. You know, is that's true now. Like, they literally crushed our entire fucking world for something that wasn't true. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And like, I mean, people lost business. I mean, people died. People lost businesses. Like, there's a lot of shit that kind of happened, and nobody has to have a say so for.
Dude, and then they're still reeling out. Like, I was listening to my choice of news to work, and they were like, oh yeah, this new boost of the vaccine, and I was like, bro, y'all are still at that shit. I'm like, fuck, I'm not getting on that shit, man.
Also, what I think it did is now people don't trust like actual like things that are there to help us. Like, there's like less people are taking, you know, the like actual medication, like shit that we need, you know. Like, they got the plague popping up in places because people aren't taking shit, you know, that we know is curable. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fucking crazy, dude. That's crazy. And then it just, so people are distrusting the government so much that even the stuff we know is true, they don't trust anymore, you know? And that's how far it's going to get. And I mean, I don't know. It's crazy, bro.
You watch Fox News?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, the only news I really watch is called Breaking Points.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I watch Breaking Points because they got somebody on each side. They argue with each other. They talk about that's kind of normal.
Yeah, that's a good show.
And Rogan.
Yeah.
People are going to talk shit about that. But, yeah, I listen to a lot of Rogan. And not because, like, I listen to what he says, but he just has scientists and people that I feel like we should listen to on.
Ronaldo, I think Ronaldo watches CNN. He looks like a CNN guy.
Did you see that interview with that CNN dude and what's his name, Don Lemon and Elon Musk?
Oh, no, I didn't.
No, that's probably a good one. You should probably watch.
What is that on?
He was trying to check him. It was like an out on the Don Lemon show, I think, is what it was.
Oh, that guy. Something's up with that guy.
Yeah,
I mean, not something. He's just like, I don't know. He like, I mean, it's funny. We think that at work that this phrase is so fucking retarded, but he acts like his shit don't stink, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
he kind of seemed that way in the meeting. Dude. Like, he kept on like trying to like ask Elon questions that would be like, so you think I'm that way? Like, I'm like, bro, you're interviewing him. Like, who cares what he thinks about you? And he kept trying to be like, so is that what you think of me? Like, how do you think I stand?
Yeah.
He's like, well, you're more left leaning. He's like, oh, you think I'm left? I'm like, bro, you're obviously. You know, it's like, it's obvious. What are we arguing about here?
He wants him to like even like slightly put a label on him so he can like refute it and attack it.
Yeah. Elon's getting heat right now though.
Oh yeah, for the Tesla layoffs.
Shout out to anybody that got laid off from Tesla, man. That would be like we talked about earlier. That sucked to have to get an email and get your job. You know,
for real, man.
That I couldn't. I mean.
But you know what's crazy too is because, I mean, what do you think? Because people are like, I've seen like memes and it's like, don't give your employer 2 weeks because they wouldn't give you 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I gave my last employer 2 weeks, and they told me to go home that day.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. And I'd been there for a long time. Everybody knows where I worked at before, and I mean, I didn't like it, but that's part. What I kind of realized on that is that like everybody's replaceable, bro. Even if I thought,
hell yeah, dude.
And I kind of held myself to a higher like standard of myself on what I did and what I do. And everybody's replaceable, bro. No matter where you go.
Yeah.
And in that same note, like the company's replaceable to the person too.
Yeah.
Like you can make money anywhere, and I can make money anywhere. So
yeah,
like I'm not saying not to give 2 weeks because I gave 2 weeks, but I mean,
yeah,
you're replaceable, bro.
Oh yeah,
yeah. And we've kind of seen what companies don't really care, bro.
I used to think, man, that like, I had to learn, and it's crazy because like being in like working with jobs, I kind of was like a long term guy. I had only 2 jobs at the time. The first job for like 6.5 years, and the second one I was at for like 8 years at the time when they laid me off. Mm-hmm. So I was like kind of hesitant to go and pursue anything other because of the longevity that I had, and I was real proud of like my work history and all of that shit, and they fucking just kind of just let me go. But that was whenever that happened, like at the time it was crazy happening because I had just so much like constant, as far as like a job. And so whenever that happened, when I got laid off from the second job for that I was at for 8 years, looking back on it, it kind of like opened the door to like, hey, I don't have to be stuck to like this certain like it kind of just like, you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
it kind of like, it was like, hey, everything doesn't have to be like this. Like, there's other jobs out there. There's other work out there. And it kind of made me, like, motivated me to, like, just, like, do other shit, pursue other shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm fine with that. So now, like, if the company's like, hey, or whatever the fuck, like, we're going to have to let you go over there, I'll be like, oh, okay. Like, ain't the first time I'll holler at you. You know what I mean?
I think now, like, just based on my age and what I've been through, like, I believe in myself more. And I know I can go anywhere and make money.
Yeah.
So I know I'm not stuck to like one plateau.
Yeah.
But also too, sometimes like, I mean, it's always gonna have like a mental note, like for you to get, let go. Like I'm not saying like I'm just it's always you're always gonna reflect. And I'm a real big reflector, being like, hey, what can I have done different? What did I do wrong? That type of thing. And sometimes it's just time to go. You know what I'm saying? It's just time to like kind of make a change.
I used to think too, man, that I was like, that they wouldn't let me go, that this company's not going to do well. And like eventually over time, you're just like, you realize it's like, you get fired. It's just like, I'm like, I have the mentality. I'm like, dude, if you die, guess what's going to happen tomorrow? The sun's going to come up. Yeah. Everyone's going to wake up, probably go to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's what kind of sucks, man. Whenever people think about, I guess their mortality is just because they don't want to be like forgotten in the long run.
Yeah.
And that's why like your purpose is like, hey, what are you gonna leave in this life?
That's my kids, bro.
Fuck
that's
yeah,
all.
man.
I think that's the only answer for me is like I've kind of thought about this before. Like the only thing I could think after I leave is obviously like I want to be able to leave my kids something. But like if I can say that I've raised some badass kids like that just handle themselves well, respectable, are assholes, like that type of thing.
Know how to
and
act.
That remember their their dad, or my grandkids remember their grandpa. If I can say that, I fucking won.
Yeah.
Like that's a W in my book. Like I mean, and that's what I try to, because I got some good ass kids. I'm not trying to like flaunt them, but I do like they're straight up and as long as that stays good, keep them off OnlyFans and shit, then I'm about it.
Ah, damn. They have to keep you off OnlyFans.
I already got my page, bro. Chunky Monkey at OnlyFans.com. No, I'm just playing. Chill out, Josh.
There's people, man, that still like they walk around the workplace and they act like this fucking place needs them, or that this place is like so much better. You know what I mean? Like so much better with them, and I'm kind of just like, dude, you are disposable, just like me, just like everybody out here.
It's
like
humbling
this
after a while, man. Like it happened to
yeah.
me. I thought the same thing, and then you kind of realize like everybody's replaceable.
Yeah.
Bro. Even not replaceable, someone better. They can get someone worse. You know what I'm saying? And still get it done.
Do y'all like do y'all like do breakfast? Like, how does breakfast work at like your jobs that like you've worked or like your current job? Like, does everyone kind of do their own shit, or is someone like, hey, I'm gonna go get tacos, or just somebody like, hey, I brought tacos? Like,
So I don't eat breakfast, so that's kind of hard for me.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't really eat till like afternoon.
yeah,
Yeah, so I try to like stop at like 9-10. That don't always happen, and then not eat till afternoon.
okay, that's a good deal.
And then
what time do you go to
try
bed
lunch.
if you eat like if you stop at 9-10? Like, what time are you going to bed?
11, 12. I'm a 6-hour sleeper, so like I just sleep about 6 hours.
Yeah, you're good to go, dude. I'm like
Yeah.
an 8. I'm like
Nah,
an 8.
I get
have
6
to have
hours.
8.
Well, what happens too is like I'll go like a good week and a half, and then on Sunday like I'll drain it out and I'll sleep 8-9 hours. But usually I'm up at like 6 to 7 o'clock every day. But I'm kind of set up that I got to take my girls to school, so about 6:15 I'm up. But yeah, I try not to eat till like at least sometimes 2, and then I won't eat again until dinner, and I'll eat before I go work out and all that. But yeah, breakfast ain't really my thing. I'll take like a protein shake or something like that lately.
Okay.
But at this new store, they don't really have it. Before, we would be able to just kind of take a taco run and everybody kind of do their thing.
Let's see this.
420 block party.
So it's at the lounge.
Oh, is that the lounge?
Yeah.
Anything 420 just seems like scary to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
A community event to benefit the campaign to decriminalize cannabis. Sounds like cops are going to be outside. That's a good...
well, I mean, don't be a dumbass and like show up with stuff that is illegal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
Shout out to them, though. I mean, I'm all about decriminalizing. If they decriminalize, I'd be Ned Flanders, bro.
yeah, I mean,
I'd be running for mayor.
regardless, I mean, like, because I mean, with these celebrations that they're gonna be doing on Saturday, like, I mean, weed is still illegal. So
Yeah.
don't be a dumbass and like show up
Yeah.
and like, I don't know, man.
Even the
Just
stuff that's
kinda
legal is illegal around here.
Yeah, use your best discretion.
Nah, shout out to them
Personal
though. I
judgment.
went and signed up for it.
Signed the petition?
Yeah, bro. Like I'm all for it, man. I'm pro that all damn day.
Pro that.
I'm pro that all
I'm
damn
pro
day.
that.
I mean, we're behind. Take the tax money and put it somewhere good.
Yeah.
Even though
yeah.
it'll only be like 5% of it, but whatever.
Yeah, something. I mean, fuck.
Line some rich dudes' pockets.
Yeah, that was a good show that I did. If you haven't seen it, the last episode. Did you check it out or not?
I saw clips of it, but
Yeah.
I was busy that day, so I didn't
did-
really get much of it.
I did. It was like a little multi-angle, like different angles and stuff.
Oh yeah, you like it?
Yeah, it was good. It came out good. Well, I had a couple of complaints, personal complaints, but yeah, for the most part, it was good.
Who complained?
No, like me,
Oh,
like
you
things that I
complained
was
about it.
dissatisfied
I thought
with.
someone called you and be like, "Hey, bro, this camera angle."
Shit, I would have said, "Fucking kiss my ass." Some couple of things that I was dissatisfied with.
Put a
but-
camera on your culo next time.
Shit, yeah.
24/7.
Microphone.
Sound like you breathing.
Yeah. Man, I think we're past the hour.
Oh, we're way past it now.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and I'll wrap it on up. I don't know, man. We gotta plan some stuff. Make some plans to I don't know, do some future things. Get some guests, talk to some people, talk some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I get some people.
Yeah.
What do you want? You want hunting? You want sports?
Yeah, honey.
We can get Lou White over here, bro.
Lou White. You know him or what?
No, but
I was gonna say,
sure you can make
shit,
it
get
happen,
his
bro.
ass.
Sure you can make it happen.
Yeah.
He likes tamales and ketchup. I never told you that story?
Nah.
No, so I went to, it was like Cinco de Mayo last year. They had like something at the lounge, I think. Forever Throws It. And he was there. And I walked in and I got a beer or whatever. And they're like, hey, go get some tamales. And I'm like, no, I'm good. And he was sitting right next to me. And he was like, these sure do look good. And I was like, as long as you don't put ketchup on them. And he like grabbed the ketchup. As soon as he looked at me, he's like, I'm putting ketchup on them. And I was like, I'm not going to judge you. You still got my vote, boss. So every time I like see him online, I'm just like, ketchup on them tamales, bro.
Okay, I'm gonna remember that at the polls. Josh Russell said boring show, like his sex life or his woman.
He's
Pick
over
your
there eating
poison.
bananas, bro, for
Yeah.
the shape.
Nah, yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah, he looks like a guy that he probably unpeels them with his mouth too.
He walks around like he's got a fucking dookie in his pants.
Dig up his ass. All right, we're gonna get on out of here. Thank you everybody for tuning in. My name is James. You gotta come up with something, man.
My name's Steve-O.
something, whatever, something that sticks.
You put me on blast there. Once you
I'll
give me
put
a
you on the
goddamn
spot.
astronaut, give me an astronaut, and then I'll
Put you
come
on
up
the
with a
spot.
name.
Or you can be like, it's Steve-O.
Steve-O Bevo.
Do like that Steve-O's voice.
Oh, the actual.
Yeah.
No, I can't do that. I don't do voices.
You can get a tattoo of yourself on your back.
I have one already.
Of yourself?
Nah, Ninja Turtle.
For real?
It's on my ass.
Damn.
Guess which one it is?
Shredder.
No, the actual Ninja Turtle, bro. Which one is it, bro?
I don't know.
Come on. You've seen it.
Michelangelo.
No.
I ain't
Raphael,
seen
bro.
shit.
Raphael, dog.
I ain't seen that shit.
Yeah, if
the
I
fuck
squeeze,
time.
he gets like a little angry face.
That's fucking sick. Come to the Lounge 420 party on Saturday. That's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'll have to go check that out.
I'm down.
Yeah?
Yeah, just don't tell the cops.
All right. Yeah, I'll go check it out. I'll go check it out. Sounds pretty badass. All right, thank y'all for tuning in. We're out of here. See you again
y'all
next
next
time.
time.
Peace.
Later, guys.